Welcome back to my channel. I'm Cuddly Plays, but you can call me Cuddly or Lily. In today's video, I wanted to talk about adoptme pet values and what they are, how they impact the game, and whether they've done more harm than good. Many players rely on value systems to trade pets, but there is doubt in the community about whether or not values are actually hurting the experience of the game. First, I want to give you a little bit of background on popular types of value systems. First, there are the regular value systems that usually determine the value of pets based on things like how old they are, how rare they are, and where they fall on the common to legendary scale. Older, harder to get pets tend to be worth more. The second value system is preppy values. This value system is based more on looks and aesthetic than rarity, and is the main discourse behind inconsistent values. Pets that are considered cute or preppy tend to be highly valued in the system even if they're not particularly rare or old. Exotics can also fall under this category, though some may argue that they don't. In this case, I'm just going to say that they do. Exotics are basically harder to get pets, but they aren't really the same as, they don't really fall under regular value systems. But yeah, the last value that I want to talk about is happy value, and this system is all about personal preference. Players trade based on what they like, not what the pet is worth according to any lists. Now that you have an idea of the different types of values, we can dive into why they might be harming the fun of the game. It is no secret that trading with values is difficult if you follow them closely. As someone who uses value checkers a lot, the trading process can be really draining. Values also encourage players to view the game more like a marketplace rather than a game meant to be played for fun. Some older adoptme players may remember before values and trading as a whole were even invented. However, due to a strong focus in the community on pet values, other aspects of the game that used to be the main factors are non-existent now, such as role-playing. Values can even be ridiculous and completely unfair. A pet that was released several years before another sometimes has less value than a pet released a month ago. An example commonly used is the unfortunate case of the pink cat and the blue dog pets. If you are unaware, these two pets were the first pets released in the game more than 6 years ago. Yet despite their age, their values are lower than many would expect. The pink cat is typically valued between 2.5 and 4, while the blue dog ranges from around 9 to 14. Now let's compare that with the strawberry shortcake bat dragon, a pet released in late 2022. Despite being much newer, here you can see that the pet has a much higher value than the pink cat and is sometimes equal to or even above the blue dog. This example is just one look into the unpredictable and inconsistent adoptme values. Age and rarity cannot even guarantee a pet's worth. Now before we move on, I want to mention a more recent example involving the new Sakura Cherry Blossom update currently active in adoptme right now. The two Robux pets in the update are the Sakura Spirit, a legendary pink noodly dragon that is worth 1,000 Robux, and the Cabot, which is an ultra rare worth 490 Robux. Now, if someone was completely unaware of the current demand of these pets, they would assume the Sakura Spirit is higher in value because it costs more Robux. However, the cheaper Cabot is actually equal in value with the more expensive Sakura Spirit, and in some cases it is even higher in value. This is extremely unfair to those who bought the Sakura Spirit before, only for it to be surpassed in value by a much cheaper option only a week later. So the main impact of these kinds of preppy or more inconsistent values are not only unfair but can also affect the overall fun of the game. Although some players might enjoy the unpredictable systems, others may not want to have to study the rise and fall of each pet and try to predict which pets will rise or drop in value. Personally, I have not spent any Robux on the new pets in the Cherry Blossom update, but those who have are likely upset with the rise of the cheaper Cabots and then the drop of the Sakura Spirits. So overall, have trading values ruined adoptme? In my opinion, it depends on how players choose to use them. Sometimes it is out of our control which pets gain or lose value. Though the concept of trading values can make the game repetitive and unengaging for some players, others can view them as exciting and competitive and more fun. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And if you're still here, thank you for watching and listening to what I have to say. I know this video is a little different from the ones I've posted before, but it was really fun to make, so let me know if you liked it or found it helpful or entertaining. Also, don't forget to subscribe and like the video and comment your opinions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!